Hey guys, welcome back to the Let's Play. Durkleberry here. Would you look at that behind me? We've got ourselves a slime chunk. Finally, after a lot of digging. A lot of digging. See, I dug all of this, and this one is right below my base. And so you already know what time it is for today. It is Slime Farm Day for sure. Shear these fellas. Get their delicious slime. The one thing, however, is I didn't notice there was a slime chunk there. They weren't spawning. So if you can see that boy bouncing up ahead, I actually did find another slime chunk. It's a little bit further away, but I've dug this boy out, and we are going to build a slime farm here instead. Oh. Yeah, you see, that's that's spawning them a little bit quicker. So at the moment I've got 2 platforms on that. And yeah, today we are going to make it so we can farm their goodness. Let's jump down and crit this guy. And so they're spawning at quite a rate. But the plan today, yeah, a little slime farm. So I'll show you. I dug out some of an area here. Just the one chunk. I was going to slab it, but no need. 2 levels. We're going to put some iron columns here. There's going to be some water channels here. They're going to go onto these magma blocks, and they are going to die. There we go, there's the second platform, so just 2, but we can go all the way up to Y40 in the future. So I think it's probably going to be best to start this one from the bottom. There we go, so it will bounce there, go round, bounce there, go round, bounce there, so on and so forth. So we're going to lay the magma blocks atop that. Where's my hopper minecart? Put him in. Right, that's looking good. Put our chests in. The good thing with slime farms as well is you can keep it lit up at all times. In fact, it's important that you do so. Right, so that should all go in there. So I think I'm actually going to add a couple more magma blocks. If we got the goods, we might as well. And we're going to put some water streams in. Let's just test this collection system whilst we can. And that's looking good to me. Right, so next thing, I want to get the water in so that we can make sure they're going to catch each other, or they're going to go into the central part there. So there we go, so even if they die to the side, drops will still end up in the middle there. Right, so now I think we need to get our bait in, which is our iron golems. Oh god. Right, it's gone wrong. At least we'll get about 4 bits of iron back off him. Dare I say, there was probably time to save him. Well, there we go. That was a failure. Oh, and that is a big failure as well. Right, so let's just about do all of that again. Okay, take 2. I'm going to come in here with him. Don't think there's anywhere else he can get out. Okay, he still took damage, but he's okay now. Right, so that's the way to do it. Only problem for me now is I don't have any pumpkins. I don't have a lot of iron, but we'll get another one. But yeah, so he should be here. They shouldn't be able to get him. Should fall into these water streams, die, burn up on there, come down into here where I fixed the minecart track from where it got wet. Now collect it and pop it in here. That's where we collect it. So, all looking good. Let me get some iron, get the other golem in, and we'll give this one a little test run. Oh, and actually, yeah, for up here, because as I said earlier, it's not a problem if we let in light. We can have a little bit of a viewing deck. So let's sort that out. No better colour than lime green for this. We will need to get some materials together to decorate this as well, but yeah, let me grab the other iron golem, and that's literally all we need to do. We'll have a test run. Hey look, we get to see it in action. So, he's fallen down. Iron golem seems really disinterested, but you see, it's becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. The little guys just die instantly, and yeah, that appears to be that, so let's get another iron golem in. Is this tall enough? I don't want to find out the hardware. Right, there's my iron. There's my jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, please stop with this damage taking. There we go, he's in as well, so you should be able to lure everyone else off. So I think, let's do a little test run of this bad boy. Look that out of there. Let's go find a nice AFK place, which I think is probably going to be down here. So what I'll do is I'll box myself in here, go get a coffee, wait 20 minutes or so, and then we'll come back and hopefully our iron golems are still alive, and hopefully we got a lot of slime. 20 minutes is up, it's time to come out of the hidey hole. Hopefully I was far enough away. And hopefully we had some slime. Let's see, only one way to find out. Oh! Right, that's a bit disconcerting. I've not lit it up well enough, but look at all that slime. Damn, boy. I thought it was going to be a lot slower than that. Okay, that's good. Hopefully, I want to know where that creeper spawned from, but heck, it's not that much of a problem. Maybe from one of the upper caves? I don't know, but that's our first bit of infrastructure we've got in our world, our first automatic farm. This is fully automatic. And let's put this in there. Oh wow, so yeah, in 20 minutes I got more slime than I've got. And the whole time I was digging this out, coming back and forth and killing slimes manually and killing slimes in the other chunks. So that is very good news. So the next thing I wanted to do, which is what I got this blue glass for, is actually create a bit of a permanent AFK spot. So we got this ladder which comes up here, and as you can probably see from the blue above me, this comes out into the ocean. And so I thought, let's create the AFK spot in the ocean, and that's just what we're going to do. So I thought it'd be a good idea perhaps if for the AFK spot I tried my hand at making a boat. Something I've never done in this game before. Never made a boat ever. But I think it could be a lot of fun. Okay guys, what's your thoughts? This is just sort of the rough shape of it. I think it looks about right. It's maybe actually a bit bigger than I was going for, but sort of become a bit unavoidable. I do quite like the shape of it, and I do quite like the size. Obviously underneath we need to narrow it down and we need to put some detail work in. It's going to appear even longer, it's only going to appear a lot higher. But I think for the actual shape, that should be big enough so that we can actually detail it. Let's do a little bit of a tour on the inside. And see the plan of this thing. So there we go, it's the general shape. I think this is 7 wide, then 5, 3, and then this is just getting longer and longer and longer, but it's been a stack so far of spruce. So we're going to bring some other woods into this as well and start detailing. So I think I want to get the bottom in, narrow that down, bring out along there with some beams. So yeah, let's keep working on this thing. It's not as atrocious as I thought it was going to be. Hopefully I'll have something decent to show you guys. Okay, I think it's starting to look a little bit like a boat. Definitely got the shape in there. Just sort of worked it up and down with stairs and planks, just trying to remove any sort of bulky areas and make sure that, other than here at the back, that there's no gaps that can sort of face in. I'll cover that up at the back there. But yeah, I think it's making a bit of sense now. Still obviously a lot of work to do, and you see up here it's definitely looking a lot more boaty. I mean, it probably looks an awful lot like the shipwrecks, but I don't think it's exactly the same. I'm just sort of placing blocks and seeing how it goes, so I'm going to keep doing that and then hopefully get to a stage where I can start doing some detail work. We got for the meantime, this is obviously all spruce. Used dark oak for the beams. Dark oak looks good. Spruce trapdoors, and then oak for the flooring. So yeah, it's looking pretty good, and doing half slabs everywhere, lower half slabs, so it shouldn't be spawnable, and stairs. So I mean, we'll spawn proof these bits because I don't want anything to spawn on there, but I don't want it to be too lit up either. And then this is going to be the cabin. I think it's going to look good. I don't know if too much has changed since the last cut. So we've got some windows in now. Put a door there. shortened that beam, raised that up a little bit, but really I've just been knocking blocks out, moving planks for stairs and stairs for planks and so on and so forth, just trying to improve the shape of it a little bit, get it looking a little bit more boat-like, a little bit more depth here and there, which I think's worked, and I think it should still be pretty symmetrical. It goes down at the bottom, maybe a little bit steeply because of the tube, but there's only so much we can do about that. Need to start adding some bits now around the edges, have some decoration on here. Got this bit for the captain, and I'll put a trapdoor or something on top of that, make it look like he can steer it in some way. Let's oh, it should be it's gonna have to just be half a window, I guess, or maybe I'll do something about that. But anyway, yeah, you can get in and out and the door opens and closes. Yeah, okay, no, that's not going to be a window. Do think about that, but yeah, I'm going to put in the finishing details and then we'll go down and see how much slime we've got waiting for us down there. Okay guys, I've done some detail, there it is. So it's, I don't know, the mast's a bit smaller than I'd hoped it would be. There's some item frames. I think we're probably going to change what's in the item frames. A couple of stone buttons in there. Let's take a big head-on shot of this boy. I gotta say, it was probably one of the hardest things I've ever built, but also one of the most enjoyable things to build. So I don't think the mast looks, or the sail looks too bad. I'm liking some of the detail, some barrels on top. I made a banner for the back. Quite like the colours I used on it, but maybe it clashes a bit with the green that I've gone for here. So I think the shape's looking good. Maybe a little bit of spruce overload on it, which certainly goes away when you actually get in here. So this is the captain's area where he'd steer it with absolutely no sight of what's going on. There you go. Nice little front on angle. All reasonably simple, pretty small. So here we go, this is how you get in. Come in here. Should be reasonably safe to AFK in here. The only thing would be a baby zombie, but I don't think there's any chance it's going to get onto the boat, so I'm happy to risk it. Yeah, there's a trapdoor here so you can get up this side. All in all, I'm really happy. As I said, probably the hardest thing I've ever had to build. Just getting all the proportions right and such, but really, really enjoyable. I've been at this for a long time, which means if we come down here, I imagine we've got quite a lot of slime waiting for us. The only question is, are our iron golems hurt? Because we had some gunpowder in here, didn't we? Yeah, he seems fine. No slime suck in here. How about you? Yeah, it looks fine as well. So yeah, I think if skeletons were to get in there, then they'd probably cause him a bit of damage, but... So we have had skeletons in, that's not a good sign. So there is an area that needs to be lit up, but as for slime, that's really good going. Yeah, we've nearly got a stack and a half of slime blocks, and absolutely no AFK time. It's all just been building the ship, so really, really happy with that. It's at least 9 stacks of balls since we've been building, I think. So yeah, it's working, and obviously it's very small at the moment. It's only as big as it needs to be for a single player world where as yet I don't really have too much need for slime. That will change soon enough, probably from when I get to the nether. But yeah, so a couple more layers to add. As I said, I don't really have the iron for it now, but I am half tempted to go out and get the iron and start it. now. But we're at Y18, so I've got another 22 blocks up we can go, which wouldn't be a bad idea. I've not lit up all of the caves on this side, so we can improve sort of rates and stuff. But I think I probably want to do something about this area here, the sort of control room, and it will be the room up and down to all of the other floors. So yeah, I think time to do some decoration here. Get this bit looking good, and then we've got our underground slime farm looking good, our midpoint control room looking good, and we've got our AFK ship up top. So yeah, really happy with how this is going, and I think I'll just carry on tinkering with this and making it look good. So let me get some resources together and I'll begin work on that. Hey guys, some good and bad news. Since the last section, we've died 3 times. Twice at the hand of a drowned with a trident. What happened was I hadn't lit up the boat, so they were spawning on the mast. So there was a creeper jumped down. I didn't want him to blow up the boat, so I jumped off the boat into the ocean and couldn't kill this drowned in time, so he got me. And then he got me again as I went back to get my stuff. So I thought I'd take a bit of a break and go down the mines and try and make sure there wasn't any spawnable space underground, which I have achieved. And in doing so, I've got this, so I've got enough iron. I think I can consider that an iron surplus, so that's good news. But again, in the process, I got blown up by a creeper. So thank God this isn't a hardcore world, because not too well. So yeah, I think time to finish up the slime farm. Gonna add another platform, I think, now I've got a bit more iron. Make it 3 and decorate that little bit. Another thing discovered when I was down there is got 2 more spider spawners, so we do actually have the means to make a double spider farm. So I might do that for some string. Again, in doing so, I found quite a bit of string anyway, so it's not a necessity. But when I needed wool for the ship, it was hard to come by. I had to go find some sheep and wait around and shear them every time their wool grew back. But I think maybe having the means to produce my own wool at home might be a good idea. Not urgent at this moment in time. And actually, I think whilst we're here, I got fortune 3 on this. I did lose a pickaxe when that drowned killed me. Just couldn't find it. Just despawned. So I had already made this guy in preparation, but it's time to maybe evaluate where the diamond stores are at. I think it's possibly time to think about upgrading to diamond armour. We got 34 there, 29 there, so just shy of a stack. That is plenty of diamonds, definitely enough to get diamond armour, although I need to get my levels back up. So yeah, as the plan was last time, finish up the slime farm, although now I'm going to add another platform. And yeah, the rate should be huge because I've decommissioned this, there's no spawns there. And all the caves underground should be lit up as well, so we should be getting some really good spawns on that. So yeah, I'm going to get to that and I'll show you the finished product. Okay, here we are standing in front of the boat that we built, and this is the AFK spot for the slime farm. So I thought we'd take a little tour around it and I'll show you what I've done with the other areas, and then we can also check out the rates from the farm. Now I've added the 3rd floor, so let's go have a look at this. So I'm pretty keen on the boat, I do like it, really enjoyed building it, but I think I need to work a little bit on the sail. I don't think that is quite perfect, not as good as some others that I've seen, but otherwise I think it's clearly a boat. I don't think people are going to get confused about what it is, or at least I hope not. So let's hop on, take a little tour of this boy. Up here, captain's chair. Down here, just pretty simple stuff. Go in the door. And this is the AFK zone. I put a chest and a furnace in here. Normally have a bed there, but after the incident with the drowned and creeper where I died, I've not been sleeping on the boat. So you come down here, I'll show you. This is now just the sort of control room, although there's not really much control needed for this farm. It's fully automatic, just runs. And so you can see the 3 platforms there for the slime. Obviously slime decorating the walls and ceiling, and just a plain oak floor with a crafting table. Dark oak surround. So we go in here. Obviously we see our golems, check out how well they're doing, if they've got any damage. And then that is the rates of the farm. So I took about 9 stacks of balls out to make the walls, but that's 2 more stacks now of slime blocks that we can make, and I think I'm going to need a fair bit more than that for what I have planned in the nether, but that is not a bad start, and that will certainly get me going for the early stages. So really happy with all that's been achieved in this episode. I think we've got 3 levels of production going on here. I've achieved the target of iron surplus, so all in all has been rather successful. Got everything I was after. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Let me know if you've got any feedback, anything that can be improved upon. If you know how I can make this ship look any nicer, I am all ears. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.